MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Miami have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jarlin Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Herndon, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Swung on and hit softly on the line. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Chadwick. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fly ball out to right field. Carmona has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Alex Reyes gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in, Charles Chadwick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. Into the box now, David Carmona, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pham, and that's the first out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And he'll get back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Chadwick leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Bader sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in, Dan Mobley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Jerko is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So striding in, Ryan Healy. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Heading out towards shallow right. Carmona is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Brian Anderson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Reyes is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
One of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Ready now for the Marlins. Andrew Susac, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Set to get his day started, Elliott Rice. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Batting 8, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Digging in, Carson Kelly. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 9, pitcher.
In now, Alex Reyes. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jimmy Herndon.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Herndon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Set to get his day started, Chad Wallach. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to 3rd. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jarlin Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now to the plate, Charles Chadwick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, David Carmona, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Popped him up. Wallach has a play. 1 down. Ready now, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's another 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Travis towards second. He's got it. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. At the plate, Andrew Susac. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Andrew. Ooh-side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Standing in now, Elliott Rice, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Pham on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chad Wallach comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Into the box now, Arlene Garcia. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, back to first, and he throws it away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that pitch misses down in the dirt.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt McCormick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Yolmer Sanchez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cue shot here out toward short, and one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. and 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Devin Arnett will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Devin Arnett.
This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
Now batting, third baseman, Jimmy Herndon.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Herndon. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in on there.
Kyle Bearclaw enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Bearclaw.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Marlins 1. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Leading off the inning, Chad Wallach, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and no strikes. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 21 driven in. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Charles Chadwick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Up next from Miami, David Carmona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2-1. Sanchez at second. Chadwick at first. 1 gone. A fastball right over the outside corner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So stepping in, Dan Mobley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And all 3 runners on the move here. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning from Miami. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Brian Ellington enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jed Jerko. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ellington, a native Floridian. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Grounded to short. Right to Sanchez. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Sam Tuivalala comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 64, Sam Tuivalala.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
That's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Victor Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. A dozen home runs and 22 RBI. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Into the box now, Chad Wallach. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to the right. Healy picks it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nick Whitgren takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, number 24, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Wallach charging in on it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, captain, Carson Kelly.
Stepping up now, Carson Kelly. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Sanchez is there. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 64.
Breivik Valera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Valera playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
If you could do anything about it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Chris Russin comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Carlos Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Curveball, and he's losing it a little here. It's 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charles Chadwick. The winning run is at first base. Liner towards second. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Stepping in now, David Carmona. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up next for the Marlins.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the box, Dan Mobley. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 3-1 pitch. Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Play ball.